New President Bassirou Faye announced that he will be auditing oil, gas, and mining sector. This is great news depending on how you look at it. If you're looking at it from the people's perspective, this is great. If you're looking at it from the corrupt leaders and partnerships that they have and corrupt foreign companies, this is not great news. This is going to be bad news for them. We love to see this and we love to hear it, because if it's done right, okay, if it's going to be done right and properly, it's going to expose contracts that are not serving their country, Senegal, contracts that are actually hurting the people, and contracts that are exploitative. It is going to be exposed, it is going to come to light, and they have to pay the price for what they have done. This audit is going to be one of the first policy moves announced since the new president's inauguration. He said, quote, "The exploitation of our natural resources, which according to the Constitution belong to the people, will receive particular attention from my government. I will proceed with the disclosure of the effective ownership of extractive companies and with an audit of the mining, oil, and gas sector." He also made it very clear that he's not saying no to investors. Investors are welcome as long as it's a fair agreement, a fair contract that is going to benefit both Senegal and any foreign company or multinational or government. That's not the issue. The issue is it going to be fair, or is it going to be exploitative, and is it going to end up costing us? That is the best way to look at it. And it reminds me of what the Sierra Leone First Lady said. She said after her husband took office, they realized that 100% of the mining sector and the companies that are in that sector belonged to foreign people, not a single person from Sierra Leone.
Fortunately, we are not given the free will to make decisions on our own mineral resources. There's always Big Brother who decides. And when you fight and say, no, we are not going to do this, they use the system to stop you. It's either they set you up with the opposition, and they'll be supporting the opposition against you from the back, or they cause unnecessary chaos in your country so that you are not able to even govern your own people. They will do things to make you not to be functionable. And of course, any country that don't have peace cannot develop. You have to have peace before you talk about development. I'll give you a simple example about Sierra Leone. Every mining company that is in Sierra Leone today is owned by a foreigner. Every mining company. If it's not the Chinese, it's the American, it's the British. Our electricity, Bumuna, is run by the British, and we still don't have light. We're looking for light, electricity. If you don't have electricity, how can you talk about education? How can you talk about health facility? How can you talk about improving the infrastructure of your country? We don't have electricity. Now, do we actually even have proper water, pipe-borne water, so that our kids will not be sick? We don't have those facilities. Why? With all the minerals we have, there is a cap you put. Before my husband became the president of Sierra Leone was benefiting, they said, what's the word? 0.000.1%. What is that? Basically, a company can take as much as $100 million out of the country in terms of minerals, and then they can just give the country $10,000. Now, what will $10,000 do for our health system? What does $10,000 do for our educational system? And these are the things I believe that are stopping Africa from progressing. We don't have a say. The sense about us celebrating independence, I don't know why we celebrate independence, because we are not free.
So clearly, this audit is going to be beneficial, and we are rooting for this new government. They seem to be doing the right thing and their hearts seem to be in the right place, and we hope that they deliver what they promised the people. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one.